Hi, welcome to Debbie's Stare. I'm Debbie. Hi guys. Last week I said, please dare me. I want to demonstrate something new. I want to use a new tool, new technique. I want to know what you want to see done. I know we did the glimmer mist, and I'm going to do some more of that as we move on. But I want you to dare me to figure out something new, show you something new. Well, I made the mistake not to say, I just said dare me. Just dare me. And two people came up with a dare that ended up in my lap. Is from Missouri Angel 12 off of YouTube. And if she's watching, you know me. You must know me. For anyone to dare me personally to do this, you knew it was a dare. Is Missouri Angel 12 challenged me to do a mini book. Mini books are a challenge to me. I love them. I love how they look. I overdo. I love the simplicity of a really good mini book that's done very simple, sort of, I would call it a clean look, like what Allie Edwards does. I think she does an awesome job with that type of look, and it's very pleasing to the eye. I'm not that good. I want to scrapbook it and make it thick and everything like this, but she limited me. That's the thing. She dared me to use only distressed inks and, of course, the tools that go with them. To use glitter. I sort of fudged on that, but it still was glitter. To use ribbon. A ribbon slide. I can use die cuts, and I can use chipboard. Nowhere on there did Missouri Angel 12 tell me that I could use paper. So I didn't. And that was a killer. I love my pattern papers. So I'm going to show you the results. And thanks for the dare. It really was. I was having a mojo problem there for a little bit, but I think that you may have kicked me just a bit, and we're on our way. This is my little chipboard mini book. It's about, and you can see where it says my, it glitters, my buds. This is made out of chipboard, of course, from the back of some paper packs that I had. Used a lot of distressed inks. Matter of fact, the only ink I used was distressed inks. I used a die cut here that I actually made from a Sizzix die cut to make a mask. And I made masks from several chipboard pieces in order to get shapes and patterns. You see this little splitty thing. That's water. You didn't say I could use water, but you didn't say I couldn't use water. You said I could use some tools for distress ink. I consider that a tool for distressed ink. Okay, and again, some, I believe it's King Company or Prima, I'm sorry, but it's their chipboard that I distressed. Okay, and I used the glitter around the edges, and actually glitter glue, not glitter glue, it's glitter glue with the brand name Stickles on it, but it does say glitter glue on it, so I figured that was okay. Here's my ribbon. Here is my ribbon slide, right there. It's from Making Memories from way back when I first started scrapbooking. I happen to still have it. Then, these are my buds. That's me and Sudie from Unkit and Shannon from Memories in the Making. All have our business. And we like to do business things, crop things. This happens to be the after party over at the Funky Monkey from the Fisketeer crop. And you can see very close up the little designs. Those are actually chipboard pieces from Prima that had little designs in it. So I just used them as a mask and made little designs. This is the packaging for the Making Memories ribbon slides. So you can see where the hearts were at. I just took and grunched it up, tore up the bottom, and then glittered where the hearts were at. It already had the little hook here already that hangs on the shelf. Okay. Chipboard from Making Memory. I distressed up, sanded, and inked. And my friend, my bud, Shannon and me at the Fisketeer party. Aren't we great? Now you notice you'll see color in my photos like that. That's not an accident. I did it on purpose just to give a little color to the photo, a little more distress. Here is my famous mistake. Let's see if I can pull back a little bit. I punched the holes wrong. They were supposed to be Sudie on this side, me on the other side, and it looks like a parentheses. But you know what? I like this better. But this was a photo that I cut in half using pinking shears from Fiskars. Using the chipboard and the glitter again, some distressed inks, and I used a glitter pen too to write on some of the things. That's what you saw on the front. Again, the stickles around the edges, a lot of distress ink. Let's see, wrong way. Let's go this way. There's me and my buds. There's Miss Sooty and me. This is actually, this design that you see here is from Prima. I think it's from the Enchanted series. And all I did was take it out, use it as a mask, you know, inked around it. And because it has a shiny finish to it, I could just wipe the ink right off of it. No problem. And then where the holes were supposed to be, I went through and did a little bit of glitter using Stickles, which is glitter glue, on there. And I think it says, oh, I did it again, and over, I'm going to be still. As if see where I used the stickle pen? This is just the two of us. We are fun. It's another little tag from Making Memories, another ribbon slide. No, I didn't have that many empties sitting around, but I did empty that out and put the ribbons slides in a bag to use again in the future. Let me see. I know I'm moving it around and it's making it jump, but I like doing this. This has been going around for quite a while to reuse some of your stuff. And I tell you what, you get a hold of some of the Prima stuff, they have some really neat packaging that I have started using. Okay, and then this is my bud, Shannon, and I at cropping in Columbia this past year. Again, another piece of Making Memory chipboard, which I was allowed to use. Just sanded and inked, because you can't ink distressed inks on something that's shiny like that. It doesn't absorb. And again, just, you know, going around using different colors in distressing the chipboard. And then you have the back page, which is just the tail end of the die cut that I made to make the mask. And I'll try to hold it out. You won't be able to see it as well because of all the ribbon. I love my ribbons. Let me find here. I'm sorry, please. See? You can see the bird. It's a Sizzix die. You can see the bird, and then you can see the tail. So how is that Missouri Angel 12? Okay? I tell you what, since you helped me with my mojo a bit, and I got really inky, and anytime I get inky, I feel great. Okay, send me your address, and I have a chipboard book for you. Not this one, haha. I'm going to send you a Maya Road chipboard book, so send me your address. I see you. Hi. We're just going to do something real quick. What I'm going to do is I use the Tim Holtz sander, and I need to get a refill, so I'm just going to use the tip here, because it has a little bit more grit on it. So you can use every piece of your sandpaper here. And I'm just going to go over, and pull it over, and I'm using a piece of the Making Memory stuff. I'm going to do this one in circles. I did the other one straight, but I want to give this a good grunge. And I am in t-shirt and blue jeans, because today is my grungy work. You can see this is what it looks like right this second. Then I use my blue jeans. That's what these particular blue jeans are for, is to just sort of wipe the dust off. And you still get, you know, the semblance of what you have, but you've taken some of the shine off. You've not taken off all the shine. I'm going to use my fire brick distress. Wendy likes to do this. Tim does that. I'm finding I'll do just whichever one that I need. If I need just a little dab, or if I need the whole thing covered. So you do it any which way that you want to, using my wonderful non-stick mat. And I'm just going to cover it like so. Now it looks solid, but I'm just going to take, and I would use a paper towel or something. I wouldn't use my hands, but I like ink. So I just sort of wipe off where it was shiny at, and it'll take off any ink. See? As well as using buying distressable type things, and you can distress it. Just use your sanders. I know some of you have the basic gray sanders. Some of you have from Lowe's and Home Depot. Whatever ticks the talk. And just sand those pretty pieces and turn it into a piece of distress. The more you sand it, the more color you can add to it. The less you sand it, you can just get just touches of distress in it. So that's my tip of the week. Back up. Hi. And thanks for being here.